Trevor the traction engine was enjoying his work in the featured orchard. Birds were singing and apples were ripening on the trees. "It was a lovely day," said James. Replied Trevor. "La, Trevor." Just then, Bogo the diesel engine hummed in. James didn't like being told what to do by a diesel and he buzzed away. Called Bogo and set out to see Doc at the next station. Billy and Ben, the tank engine twins, were busy arranging cars, but they scrambled off when they saw Bogo. "Laugh, Bogo," chuckled Doc. Replied Bogo. James bustled in. We told Doc. The next morning, James arrived at the station to collect his coaches. The passengers were excited and needed to get on the board. The platform was crowded and the porter was in a hurry. He shouted. Then there was trouble. The beehive fell and broke open. The station cleared them like magic. James heard a familiar buzzing. They, bees were cool to be cross, so they buzzed around the fireman, hoping he'd mend the hive. But he didn't understand, nor did this driver. So the bees told to James his boiler was nice and warm. James, one bee burned his foot. The bee thought James had burned him on purpose, so it stung James back on the nose. Whistled James. He had also had his fireman and driver. They didn't know this till too late, that they had left all their coaches behind. They tried everything to get rid of the bees. First, they spun on the turntable, but to no avail. They tried rushing them off, but the bees clung harder to James' warm boiler. Then they tried smoking them off by going through a long tunnel, but still the bees couldn't go away. Said his driver. James replied, as drawn by the sound of buzzing. The figure was waiting anxiously for James. When he arrived, the bees swarmed straight again into their home. Said his driver. Later that evening, James was resting in the shed when the figure came to see him. He said, everyone laughed, even James, but instead they decided to call James the Bee's News, which means they thought he was more useful than ever.